What up guys, it's your boy Misbehavior live on Shatter Movement TV. If you're first time on the channel, please hit that bell, turn on the notification for more videos, more upload and more everything. And let's get to what I'm gonna be doing today. Today we are not gonna be doing the normal usual thing we normally do, talk about the news and talk about what's trending. Today we are going to be counting down the top 5 richest Sakawa boys in Ghana this 2020. The top Sakawa means like it's just a name we normally call for scammers in Ghana, you know, Sakawa, Yahoo Yahoo boys, game boys, fraudsters. That's the name we normally give it. But Sakawa is a local name that we call for the scammers in Ghana, you know. So today we are going to be counting down the top 5 richest Sakawa boys this 2020. There are a lot, but me I just grouped them into 5 for now. I'll be doing a part 2 that will be later, but today we are just going to be counting at the top 5. So this is just my opinion, you know. It's not like it's like anybody, like we have found any evidence that prove that these guys on this list are Sakawa boys, but it's just my opinion, you know. People have been calling them Sakawa boys, so I decided, let me just group them into a list, you know, like a countdown, you know, understand. So we're gonna be starting from number 5. Number 5 is AMG Armani. AMG Armani is from the AMG business group, which is founded by Chris Rado. You know, Chris Rado is also on this list, and AMG Armani is a musician. You know, the reason why people are saying he's a Sakawa boy is because he's in the AMG business group, and people say he's a musician, so he's making all of his money through music. But this guy was already rich before he became a musician. So you cannot tell me as soon as he became a musician, then he started making that lot of money buying the cars and shit. I know if it's outside like United America, I'll say it can be true. But this guy doesn't have his songs like other artists in Ghana, you know, like Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, all those big artists, you know. He doesn't have his songs like big his songs that I'll say maybe will grant him that a lot of money in Ghana, you know. If it's America, I'll say, well, he can make money through music that big and buy those type of cars and shit. So apart from music, we don't know which work this guy normally do. That's why people are saying it's a Sakawa boys. And AMG Armani is worth $2 million US. $2 million US, that's a lot of money. And AMG Armani own a Camaro, a Range Rover, and a Benz. He owned 2 houses too, 2 nice and beautiful houses. And AMG Armani is goddamn rich. He's at number 5, and that's for AMG Armani, you know. And number 4 is Marley Young God. It's also part of the AMG business group. Marley Young God is also a musician. He's also doing music, and apart from music, we don't know what work this guy actually does apart from music, you know. And he's also not having any hit song, big hit song that I'll say is making that guaranteeing that a lot of money and all those things. And as for Marley Young God, he normally don't even stay in the country. Normally when you see his pictures, he's actually outside somewhere chilling, or so maybe he's doing another business somewhere in the United States or UK or other country, but we don't know. So that's why it's also part of this list. It's also part, that's why people are saying it's also a Sakawa boys, and because it's also in the AMG business group, which people normally rank them as Sakawa boys. So Marley Young God is at number 4. Marley Young God is worth $3 million US. That's a lot of money, and he owned a Camaro, a Benz, a Range Rover. A Range Rover. What again? What's that? Which car? I don't know which. That's the cars that I've seen him in his pictures. So, and you can know when you go on his Instagram page, he normally do short videos holding a lot of cash, holding a lot of money, and saying a lot of things. And he's actually a funny guy. Normally when you see him in his videos, he's actually a funny guy. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, people that may be staying with him or in the house may say nah, he's not funny, but in his videos, in normally short videos that I do on Instagram shows that he's a funny guy. So he's at number 4, and he's worth $3 million US, and he owns 2 houses and a Benz, a Camaro, a Range Rover. Normally, when you see him in his picture, he's actually snapping pictures with Ferrari, Benz, Ferrari, and Ferrari, Lamborghinis, and other big supercars when it's outside the country. So that's for my young god. And number 3 is AMG Medical. AMG Medical. All these 3 guys are all part of the AMG business. AMG Medical. If you don't know who AMG Medical is, then then you are not from Ghana. That's simple. If you don't know who AMG Medical is, that means you are not from Ghana. That means you are from maybe Togo or some bush somewhere. Because AMG Medical is a musician, and AMG Medical, as for AMG Medical, he have his songs, plenty his songs. That so I might say he make most of his money from music, but no, in one of his raps he said that music money is 20%. So the rest of the money, where is he getting it from? I'm just saying. So he himself, the reason why normally people say these guys are Sakawa boys, because they are all musicians, but anytime they are rapping, they keep talking about this scamming, this fraudsters, confirming. So it make people like, no, why are they always rapping about this same thing? So it means that they are doing the thing. They are scammers. That's why people are saying that there's no evidence that prove that they are Sakawa boys. Normally they ask them, they deny. So I'm just saying AMG Medical is at number 3, and AMG Medical is worth $5 million US. AMG Medical normally travel. He just got married. Married like 2-3 weeks ago. He got married to Fela McAfee, and they are all living happily like Romeo and Juliet. So AMG Medical is worth $5 million US. AMG Medical own 2 Range Rovers, a Benz, 2 Benz. He normally just bought a new one and gave one to his wife, Fela McAfee. And AMG Medical loves to give. Recently he gave to the poor some hand sanitizer, some drinks, and all those things. AMG Medical is known for many hit songs like Omada, Confirm, How Much. There are a lot. As for me, I can't remember the rest. So I'm just saying it's also part of the AMG business group, and it's at number 3, and it's worth $5 million US, and that's a lot of money. He normally goes out and chill, and I heard a rumor that anytime he's confirming, he doesn't go to the bank and take the money. He travels and go and take the money from the client in the US or in the foreign country that the client is. That's what I heard, and that's what I'm saying. I'm just grouping this, my opinion, and this what people are saying. That's what I'm putting down. I have no evidence. So you guys that are going to be commenting, I beg you, don't feel like, how did I know these guys are? That's what I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm just saying what people are saying. So guys, don't judge me and say you don't know what you're saying. It's a lie. It's a this and that. I'm just saying he's at number 3, and he's one of the richest Sakawa boys in Ghana. And number 2, we have Abraham 1. Abraham 1 is what does Abraham 1 even do? Abraham 1 is is a social media superstar. Yeah, let me put it like that. Abraham 1 is a social media superstar. This guy is normally known for talking too much. This guy can talk. Every time he have something to say about something, and normally he's doing crazy things, and this guy is insane. Recently he was like on Instagram, he was like a video came out and he was naked. He have sex with a girl, and the girl like told him to pay, or the girl blackmail him to pay or something like that. It goes like that, and he refused to pay the money, so the girl posts his naked picture on the internet. It went viral. People were talking about it. And Abraham 1 is also into forex exchange. I don't know what forex exchange people actually does. They exchange money. It seems like it's money, something like that. And he's also into real estate. You know, real estate, those real estate business that they build house and sell. It's also into that. Abraham is worth $6 million US, as we can know, as we can see him or say. The guy is rich. He owns a Ferrari, a G-Wagon, a Benz, and he owns some green car that I don't know his name. Sorry, he owns a green car that I don't know the name of the car. I'm just saying, you know, that this guy is rich. This guy is rich. We can see in his video, he owns 2 houses, 2 big mansion houses, and he normally goes into beef with other artists. And recently, when got into beef with Shatta Wale, and we all know Shatta Wale doesn't take things for joke. And he and Shatta Wale, they went into a beef. They diss each other. They say a lot of things, and it also ended. Abraham is worth $6 million US, and it's also a Sakawa boy. That's what people are saying. Like one of his videos, like Abraham was saying, he's into Sakawa business, blah blah blah, and things. When he was in a room shooting guns, that the ghosts and some things are chasing him. I don't know if it's true or not, or he's just doing something. We already know that guy loves to get hypes and things, so maybe it could be one of his things that I want to do to get hype. So it's the guy is worth $6 million US, and that number 2. And number 3, at number 1, the final of the finalists is Chris Wado, AMG Chris Wado. If you don't know AMG Chris Wado, then goddamn nigga, you don't know anything. You don't know Ghanaians, or let me just say you are not from Ghana. Simple. You are from some country in the bush. AMG Chris Wado. Chris Kweku Wado is at number 1. We all, if you are in Ghana, you have to know this guy. This guy is goddamn nigga rich. As for him, he's worth $30 million US, straightforward. It's not 20, 15 or 16 or 5. It's straight to 30. The guy is real. The guy is the owner of AMG Business Group. He's a musician. He's known for his song I. That was back in the days, you know. That time this Sakawa, this thing wasn't popular, but the guy already was having a lot of money. And that time, that was like 2000 and maybe 2008, that way. 2008. That time this Sakawa business was not even, for scamming was not even something popular in Ghana. We normally only know that Nigerians were doing that, but that guy was already loaded with the rats and owned 2 Range Rovers. That time that Range Rover was not even popular, No people that are used, those type people just use Benz. Those rich people use Benz and 4x4 cars, no ministers. But he owned 2 Range Rovers. Those times, that was 2008, not right now. Right now, if you talk, I'll say, Range Rover, the people they buy and play it. But at that time, 2008, that guy owned 2 Range Rovers. That time was a lot, and that guy was he's still having the money, and he owned a Range Rover, a Bentley, a Camaro, a G-Wagon. Own like some different 3 types of cars that I don't know their names, because I haven't seen the name tag, so I can't recognize the type of cars. But I just know that this guy have like 10 cars, 10 super cars, fast cars that can move more than jet plane. I'm just saying, this guy is worth $30 million US. Is the owner of AMG Business Group. Is known for hiring Bokodier. A lot of his songs that he normally right now is not doing music like that, so he normally drops songs once in a blue moon. This year he dropped one song that was, they call it King. No, it was last year, King Kong. He dropped a song featuring Kwesiata, that was King Kong, and it went viral. It was a nice song. He normally drops song once in a year, because the guy is rich, doesn't have any time for that. People normally will say he's making his money through music, and that's all. But recently in the interviews, he says also into real estate business, so he's also into building house and selling. So that's what he says. I'm not saying it. He's worth $30 million US, and we all know AMG Chris Wado is goddamn nigga rich. because 30 million US dollars is a lot of money, bro. If they give that thing to me, I'm quitting my job, sleeping in the house, and I'm not going to be doing anything for 1 year. I'm not going to invest the money for anything. I'm gonna take 1 million US dollars and buy a house from it and use the rest of the 1 million US dollars and spend it. The rest will be 28. Then the 28, I'll invest the 5 million US dollars into maybe MTN company or something like that. Then sleep. I'm not going to invest it into any business that will lose. I'll invest it to maybe MTN. I will buy some share in MTN, buy some share in Uber, and the rest I'll make sure it will be left like 50 million US. I'll invest them in all into big companies, not the ones that will collapse fast. So I'm not investing any into bank or anything. I'm investing it into maybe those telecom companies. You understand? Uber. No buy a car and someone will drive it to Uber. I'm investing it to the real Uber company, then so that I can sleep in the house, month to pay without better than trying to open the business or something like that. With these days, business are collapsing fast. So me, I'm going to invest it into companies that I believe they cannot collapse fast. Like MTN is not going to be collapsing right now. Tigo can collapse anytime because these guys are crazy. Or Vodafone. Those type of companies are big, and it's gonna be hard before they will collapse. So that is for number one. That is number one. AMG Criswado is number one. Is the richest, the most richest Sakawa boys this 2020, and that's him. Is worth 30 million US dollars. He own a Benz, a Camaro, a G-Wagon, a Bentley, 10 different cars that I don't know the names. He own 4 houses. I remember he owned a house that he doesn't even go to. He just bought the house, and the house is there. The guy doesn't go into the house. He just bought it, and the house is over there. You know, when you have money, you know, nothing is impossible. You know, you understand what I'm saying. So that is for AMG. Criswado is our number one, the richest Sakawa boys in Ghana this 2020. That's all, guys. Stay indoors, don't go out. As you can see, there's a lockdown, so stay indoors. Yesterday I tried to go outside and it was crazy. I almost died. You know, these cops almost beat me to death. They almost beat me, but fortunately I escaped with my life. You know, so stay indoor. You know, the crazy thing is that my house is near the police station where I live, the headquarters. So it's hard for me to even go outside because they are around there circulating with their cars. So right now I'm even getting short of food. So I'm actually over here, and I'm planning how to dodge this police. And go and buy some kenke at the corner over there. You know, I just hope that kenke seller didn't close or run away too. So I'm just saying, guys, stay indoors. Don't go out. Lockdown. Coronavirus is trending like fucking. So you guys should just stay indoors. Drink water, use hand sanitizer. If you don't have your hand sanitizer, Charlie, Akpetesi or Hennessy, or then do the work. You know, use your mask anytime you try and go outside. You don't go outside. The police, Charlie, the cops are crazy. The president has given them the opportunity to beat us. So Charlie, don't try anything. One of our friends tried to fight the police yesterday. It was not easy. That nigga got beat so fucking badly. I'm not sure today we can even wake up. Got beaten. They give them the chance to beat us. So Charlie, after the lockdown is over, if they try to beat us, which we can beat them back. But right now they are in charge. So guys, stay indoors. That's all. This is your first time on the channel. Please hit that bell, turn on the notification for more videos, more upload, and more everything. SM for life. Shut up, movement. Know how we do it. Lockdown, nigga.